What is going on, guys? My name is D-Free from Dueling Central. We're going to do some duels with the Arcana Knight Joker deck that I have built. Now, I will say that off the bat, the best way to run this guy in a deck, right here, this guy right here, is to use Summoner of Illusions or like Cyberstein or Steen, however you pronounce it. Stein, I imagine. But anyways, that's like the best way to run it. Now, the problem with this deck, if you want to skip ahead, there'll be like a little timer for the gameplay. If I forget it, it will be in the comments pinned. Either way, the problem with this deck is, for one, you can't really use King of the Swamp as a fusion sub because you have to use Kings, Queens, and Jacks, Knights as fusion materials for this guy, unfortunately. Now, aside from that, he's a very powerful monster, one of the most powerful ones in the game, but again, he has a high cost. His effect is pretty much the effect of Ultimate Providence, if you're familiar with it. Discard one card type, and then, like, for example, your opponent has a monster effect that targets this. If you discard a monster from your hand, you can negate that, and same goes for spell or trap cards. So that's basically what this guy is. It's not a bad effect, but it's very costly, and his requirements and his effect are all not very conducive to Duel Links. Now, the main problem with trying to run the Kings, Queens, and Jacks Knight combo is that you have to kind of compensate for these guys. They're all very weak, and then of course a weak tribute monster right here. They're weak monsters, but if you can get Queen's Knight and then protect it long enough to get a Jack's Knight out, or King's Knight, excuse me, Jack's Knight can come right out. You know, if you guys want to have any recommendations in the comments, feel free to let me know. Sinister Serpent is here as kind of like a throwaway card, literally, so I can discard it. It's discard fodder. This is a monster card, like if I need to protect myself for a turn or something like that. That also searches out Poly, but it unfortunately cannot be used as a fusion material monster for that. Thunder Dragon shouldn't even really be here anymore. So there's not really anything else I can really think of. Mirror Walls are to protect these weaker monsters. They can basically get over just about everything in the game with the Mirror Wall. Same for Metal Morph. I would like a second one, but I don't have it. And then, of course, Super Rush Headlong because it's a phenomenal card. And the Sphere Karibo just for a little bit more defense. That's the only reason why that I'm running this deck the way it is. Like I said, you have to compensate defensively. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Running Restart, there are probably some other abilities. And as you see, the previous iteration of the deck didn't work so well. It wasn't as consistent as this one is. I feel like this one's a lot better, but the previous iteration was not so good because it's kind of hard, to be honest, if you don't have like the defense to be able to get them out. And you know, this card isn't really so good for a game like this, in my opinion. I don't think it's fast enough. I don't think it's strong. Well, I think it's strong enough. I don't think it's fast enough. When this game has like ninjas and red eyes and stuff and Horus and Silent Magician, this card is like, it would have been great early game, but now it's like, eh. All right, Mythic Depths. You see like something like this, he starts popping out Hammer Sharks, I'm screwed. That's a horrible hand. If he does that, I'm basically destroyed. You know, if he has like Starboy, Hammer Shark, etc. That's not much better. That's not much better. Okay, we'll see what we can do. We're going to do like 2 or 3 duels here nonetheless to see if we can maybe sneak a win in. I don't really mind if we lose. I just want to show you guys the card and potentially play him, honestly. I'm not a stickler about winning every duel. Forgive me if I make any misplays as well. I'm currently maining a Silent Magician deck. I like Horus a lot, but I don't know, I prefer the Silent Magician build. It's a little bit more consistent for me personally for my playstyle. So we picked up a King's Knight. Unfortunately, I don't have Queen's Knight, otherwise I'd have a turn 1 summon. But the good news is I can protect him with a Sphere Karibo and the Mirror Wall. He has something. Adhesive Trap Hole. Okay. Alright. Or Adhesion Trap Hole. Okay. So I need to top deck a Queen's Knight already. I can protect my monster. Like, I can protect it easy with the Sphere Karibo, assuming that the next monster he plays isn't like a super beat stick, like a 1900 beat stick or Starboy. Oh, that's even worse. That's actually worse. I can't even protect it anymore because it's in attack mode. Gotcha. So from now on, I'm going to have to play them in defense mode because I wanted to bait him into the attack. I'm going to pop this Sphere Karibo. I'm going to chain. Do I want to chain the Mirror Wall to bait him into not attacking? Nah, it's fine. I won't waste it. I won't waste it. Yeah, but he basically already has game. That's neat. I don't have a way to get over this. Like, I don't have a way to deal with his deck at this point. Because King of the Swamp can't be used as a sub. And there goes the Queen's Knight. I would have literally top-decked the Queen's Knight. That feels bad. That actually feels so bad. I'm just going to do this. All right, I'm going to leave this duel in the video, of course, because like I said, for one, I don't mind losing. But for, like, you know, the reference is like, had I been able to go one more turn, I would have been fine. Had I played him in defense mode, I could have brought out the Arcana. That's just literally what it comes down to, because he couldn't have got over my monsters behind a mirror wall. So that's something I'm going to have to consider. He's not strong enough, apparently. I don't even think Adhesion Trap Hole is meta like that. It doesn't even get played. That card was so clutch for that guy. Like, it would have literally been Arcana Knight in one turn or 2 turns. That's all it really comes down to, is whoever can pull out their boss monster faster. And Mako, unfortunately, was a really bad matchup for me. Oh, I'm basically at the combo already. Okay, all right, I like it. I like it. I like it. You know, I run so many triplets that it's very consistent in that regard, especially if I run restart. I thought about balance, but like balance isn't as good in my opinion. Oh, this is like literally the best hand I could have hoped for. Literally. And then on top of that, he didn't even play anything. I'm gonna set that rush, even though I probably don't need it. I'm gonna go attack. He didn't draw anything. Okay, all right, no biggie. No Bob, no problem. King's Knight's about to come out next turn though, because he can't destroy this Queen's unless he has like a tribute or something. Tribute to the Doom. Oh, Naturia beatdown. Oh, not surprised by that one. That's all anybody plays when they run Kaiba anymore. Or Red Eyes beatdown. That's the only reason people play Kaiba. Mountain used to be really good though. It's not as good anymore. His what is it? Mountain ability. I forget what it's called because I don't even run it anymore. All right, the face downs beat down as Guns would say. I had to lower the tone on it because I speak too enthusiastically sometimes. All right, sorry, goodbye. Get popped. End your turn. Now it is time. It is time. It is time. Come on out. And this is where something like a, you know, like, to be completely honest right now with you guys, it's probably better for me not to play the Arcana Knight right now. It's probably better, legitimately, for me not to play the Arcana Knight. Because I can rush, destroy, and then go offensive. But since it's his video, I'm going to do it. That's where something like Defusion is really cool, though. Like, I don't even run a Defusion, but that's where it would be cool. Because I can, like, destroy, and then, like, you know, from there. Oh, Exterio's Fang. Okay, that's neat. Didn't expect that one, but he doesn't want me to play it. Okay. So, sorry, guys, but I tried. I almost did. He was like, oh, nah, fam. Nah, fam. Okay, well, it looks like we're going ham then. Because either way, I win. I don't even need to use this, to be fair. I win either way. We're going to go with the Queen and our Earth Monster. Unless he has like a freaking Windstorm. Of all things. Would he have a Windstorm? Oh, Rush Headlong? Really? This guy. Who do you think you are? Okay. Light. I wonder, are they going to crash each other? Is that what's going to happen here? Come on. Oh, mine triggered because I attacked. Oh, that's beast. Okay, 1900. I didn't know how that scenario works. So since I'm the attacker, mine triggers. All right, well, like I said, we could have played him there. We simply didn't. It's not a big problem. Let's go ahead and move on again. Well, we actually couldn't because he Exterio Fanged it. But you get the gist. It would have basically worked out the same way because he had the Rush Headlong. I actually didn't have a way to stop Rush Headlong, to be honest. I could have chained my Rush Headlong and still won, but I wouldn't have got the direct attack. So it would have taken another turn. So no biggie, no biggie. If I'm understanding that correctly, that's how that would have worked out anyway. Joey, so is this last gamble? Life point boost, huh? Okay. Not a bad hand, but it could be better. You don't really want to start with Jax. You want to start off with one of the others, if not both. Okay, well, I'll take that. That's not as bad. That's not bad. Yeah, but pretty much King of the Swamp is a de facto Fusion Sage. You could just run Fusion Sage, but I like to run King of the Swamp instead because it's a monster. So, like, if I'm ever in a position where I need a monster, literally, I can actually play it to defend myself or go offensive for lethal or something, right? But he's basically a Fusion Sage. You can just run Fusion Sage. Starts Naturia, huh? Dragonfly? What does this one do? Cannot be destroyed by battle with a monster that's 2k or more. For each Naturia monster in your graveyard against 200 more. Okay. Another Jax. Alright. It's unfortunate, but I really need Queen. I really need Queen. Or a Poly. I need both, actually, to be fair. But a Queen would be nice. Huh. Oh, are we going to have the same scenario? Because I'm not going to attack. I'm not going to attack. I'm going to do the same exact play from the Duel 1. Try to hide behind the mirror wall. Because I need to show why it's here for relevance. I'm going to try to hide behind it. Another Dragonfly. Okay. What's the plan here? You don't have beatdowns. I don't know what your plan is. 200 attack. Are you going to discard or something? Econ. You're going to Econ take? That wouldn't be. That's not a bad play, to be fair. Because it buffs the other one. So that's a 3,000 play. That's fine. I'm going to go ahead and use my mirror wall, though. So that way I don't take as much. But that's really not a bad play from him. That's the prime reason Econ has been, like, so good this whole time. 700 and then 800 more. No problem. I wonder if I'll attack with my King's Knight here, though. I can. Depends what I draw. We'll see. We'll see. Okay. Oh, another mirror wall. Interesting. I'm going to get rid of it because I don't want to pay the life points. And to weaken my own monster, right? So no biggie there. No, don't want that. Do not want. Abort mission. Abort mission. Let me go for it. What do you have? Econ, huh? Okay, fine. Then I'm not going to use my headlong then. All right, well, it's your turn now because you can't get over me anyway, so no problem. I'm still in. This is why I said this is where the problems are. You have to kind of hide sometimes. This happens like once every like 3 duels or so, it seems. Like once every 3 or 4 duels. It's all a consistency thing. Which is why I said, you know, Summoner of Illusions or something like that is a lot better. Well, fortunately for me, he's playing that weak old Dragonfly. It can't do anything. We have Queen. I really need to draw a Poly or King of the Swamp now. Can I top deck one? Can I top deck one, though? Can we top deck one? He has something, but I'm not scared of that Dragonfly. I can't deal with either of these two. And before Mirror Wall. Let me turn that back on. I will select Earth if I need to. It's the battle step. What does he have? Crap. He's going to let it get destroyed. The damage step. Come on. Mirror Wall. Come on. What is it? What is it? He waited. It's a mirror wall. I was going to say it has to be a mirror wall. He waited way too long. He waited till the very last second to where I couldn't use Rush Headlong anymore. All right. I knew it had to be one, and then I'm going to draw Poly now. I'm going to draw Poly. I'm going to draw Poly. I'm going to be pissed. I knew I should have played the Headlong. Will he pay the points? That'll say a lot about what he has. Okay, so he doesn't have anything. He does not have anything. This is a very long duel. Yeah, he didn't have anything. Another Rush Headlong. This time, though, I'm going to go for it. I'm going to get rid of his monster. Pop the one in my hand. Going to choose Earth. And goodbye, Dragonfly. Unless it's an Econ. And before Econ. Oh, Sphere Karibo, even better. What a waste. Freaking top deck the Sphere Karibo. Ah, dang it. Oh boy, these knights and this Dragonfly guy. We are walling each other out. I do wonder what he's going to do, though. He's just kind of sitting there, not making a play. Man, I've been doing that a lot lately when I play this game. Come on, bruh. All right, he ended his turn. All right, the second I draw a Poly, which is right here, I knew it. The second I draw a Poly, I'm gonna wait for the Queen's Knight, and then we are gonna just go ham on this boy. There will be nothing he can do. I'm not even gonna go offensive because I can hide behind my mirror wall, and he of course still has his mirror wall up, so it's not a good play for me. So we'll just wait. The second I draw another Queen's Knight, which hopefully is within like the next couple of cards, because I don't know how long I can protect this King's Knight. Okay, well, I only have 2 Jack's Knights. They're both in my hand. His effect won't trigger, but it's not that big of a deal because I still can, of course, fuse with it in my hand anyway. All right, what is this? King's Knight. Literally the wrong one. Literally the wrong knight. Let me go offensive with the King's Knight, because if I can eliminate that Dragonfly, he can't make a play on me. I like high-key wonder if he's going to wait. What are you doing? What is it? Metal Morph. Okay, so I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm doing the headlong. Earth, baby! All right, we got it. Unless he has something else, which would be interesting, because that'd be a 3-card chain. Would he go for it? Of course he does. He protected his monster. All right. The good news is I still have 2 monsters to his 1, and I still have the mirror wall. So, again, he's making me waste rush headlongs with those econs. This is literally a stall match, ladies and gentlemen. Literally a stall match, all because I got rid of that Queen's Knight way early, I think. I could swear there's a Queen's Knight in my graveyard. It's been so long I don't even remember. But I'm pretty sure I got one destroyed earlier. The second I draw one, it's going to be right here. I'm calling it. You know, Destiny Draw will be really good with this deck, apparently. Apparently, Destiny Draw will be really good, but I'm scared of, like, running, like, brick hands. That's what Restart's really good for, is getting out of brick hands. I'll pop it. No biggie. Take some life point damage. Mr. 1,000 life points left. What do you have? Another Exterior? Yep, of course. Oh, man. Negate the activation of opponent's spell trap. Destroy it. Send 1 card from your hand to the graveyard. That'll buff this thing again, which is kind of annoying. That thing's at 1,900 flat. I need to top deck one now, or Sphere Karibo. Oh, there it is. Say hello to my little friend. And he has nothing. This is game. This is literally game. This is literally game. Literally game. That's what I'm talking about. Watch that animation, boy. Arcana Knight Joker, come on out and let's play. Let's party. Adios, amigos. It was a top deck war, you know what I'm saying? Like, let me actually look at the logs. See how early my Queen's Knight got destroyed. Oh, Sphere Karibo. That was an annoying play. This is a really long duel. A very long duel. So thank you guys for watching, by the way. King, Jags. Oh, I never did draw a Queen's Knight. I think that must have been the previous duel. Wow, I waited that whole time to draw a Queen's Knight, and there's 3 of them in the deck. So something like a Crystal Seer, maybe Shard of Greed, little things like that could help in a longer duel, but the reason why I didn't incorporate them is, for one, fear of making the cards go over 20 in the deck, and secondly, because there's not very much room for stuff like that. When you have to run all these Knights, that's like 9 cards minimum already, because you can't run the substitutes. So like I said, it's going to be more consistent if you run the other decks. Anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate the continued support. Make sure you subscribe to the channel for more content here, and let me know if you have any feedback and things like that. I'm totally open to it. I'm still trying to get better at building decks for you guys, so thank you. I'll catch you guys in the next Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links video.